My name is Jeff. 1 year ago, I was 327 pounds. I was fat, unhealthy, and unhappy, but I changed my life. Now I work out every day. I diet. I eat better, and the results are obvious. Don't give up on yourself, and I won't give up on you. So join me now.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to Pump It Up. It's like 6 o'clock in the morning. I just got out of the shower. And yeah, I'm shirtless, and it's not like my weigh-in 213.5 today. No big deal. As I told you in the video before, that I think it was in my truck in the video before, and I was talking about, being like 215-ish and staying around that weight. I vary from 210 to 215. And I do pay attention to that a lot. I don't know that I have a lot of content sometimes when I make these videos, and I know they follow no conformity. So bear with me. I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm making videos and talking about dieting. So I have my shirt off, and I wanted to show you, it always is backwards. See the stretch marks on my chest? They're getting more prevalent again, which I lost a ton of size off my chest, so you would think that I wouldn't have stretch marks, but yeah, I've got stretch marks. And just so you know, the lighting here is terrible. 213.5. By no means a perfect body, just so you know, and I know that. The whole point of these videos sometimes, is me, but hoping that somebody else can watch each video someday and go through similar things, find things different or whatever. Just so you know, my intro, that was 1 month ago in Maryland. The second part when I was 210 and I'm flexing in the mirror or whatever, that was 1 month ago. I don't look much different. The lighting was pretty good in that, and the lighting is terrible right now here in Michigan. So that's the intro thing. There's so much I want to say when I do these videos. There's so much I want to talk about, and I feel like every time I do a video, I touch on 3 things, but don't really get the point across on any. So it's really hard, because these videos are vlogs. They're how I'm feeling, what I'm going through, and okay. In my last video, we talked about, different types of dieting, and sometimes it's hard for me to release these videos that I make, because I rewatch them, and I'm like, really? You really didn't get your point across. You know what I mean? You really didn't touch on this, you didn't touch on that, the nuts and bolts, I don't know. But the last time I talked, and the last video I did, was pretty much about 3 types of dieting. And I said how I'm fat adapted, and that's my thing. I like to be fat adapted. But I'm always conscious of my weight, and I have to be. It's super hard right now because people say, "Oh, Jeff, you look amazing. Oh, Jeff, what are you on? Oh, Jeff, you've done so good." That's like the worst thing in the world for me to hear. So I have to block all that shit out. You know what I mean? And I know, just so you know, at the time I'm making this video, I have 28 subscribers. I got 1 more today. Which is probably all friends that I know. And my views are super low. That's totally fine. I don't make these for that, but I don't know by the time you're watching this video where it's going to be. But just so you know where it is when I'm making this video. For me, having people compliment me is probably the worst thing in the world. I need people to tell me, yeah, you're fat, you need to do this, you need to change, you need to be better, or just leave me alone. You know, like, complimenting me actually hurts me, because I get lazy, you know what I mean? But, so I've been trying to stay at like 215-ish, and I'm like right there where I need to be. But even to do that, like, you can't just slide through, because a lot of people will, and I'm hoping people will watch these videos and they'll hit their weight or what they feel good about, and they realize that the reason I'm still making videos is because it's ongoing for life, you know? And I went to Canada last week, or this week that just passed, and I rebooted. I had to get away, and I rebooted, and I fasted with a good friend for 36 hours. I say in these videos that I'm addicted to protein bars, and I was eating a ton of protein bars and working out a lot. So, yeah, I needed to get away and just fast and reboot and gain control over me again. So I did that. I went to Canada. I hit out, you know, and I fasted and came back, and, you know, I dropped a couple pounds. But the whole point of that is you can't just hit your weight and think everything's okay. You know, if you're watching these videos, it's probably because you have weight issues or what have you. You're the same as me. So that means it never ends for you. It never ends for me, you know. I don't have a perfect body. Go figure. I'm proud of what I did, being, you know, losing over 100 pounds. But I'm not cocky. I don't think my body looks good. I think my body still is embarrassing, you know. And like, I'd like to get a tummy tuck and shit like that, but I'm 45 years old. Let's not be conceited. Let's not be vain. You know, I can look good for 45, I guess, and just be happy. So, I just want to make videos that help people and keep me real and keep me in touch with what I'm supposed to do. And the point is, I want to, you know, like, I go to the gym almost twice a day. I just got laid off, which, oh, by the way, I just got laid off, as far as I know, for the winter. So that means my training is pretty much twice a day now. And I know when I started this whole thing, I wasn't even training. I didn't train, I didn't work out, and I lost weight. But in order to have variances in my diet, I have to lead an active lifestyle. I enjoy working out. I enjoy the socialization of the gym, although I don't talk at the gym like a lot of people much. Like, I talked to Al, I talked to Paul, the owner of the gym, and I talked to Renee and Kelly, of course. But I mean, like, people at the gym, I talk to like my close-knit family, you know, but I don't socialize at the gym. I just go in and do my thing, but I love being at the gym. So, like, I'm pretty much working out twice a day. just trying to keep everything going the way it is. I did say that if I drop down again, I drop under 200 pounds, and I do feel the same way, that I'm going to drop under 200 pounds the next time I drop, but I can't right now. And the reason I can't right now is my skin on my stomach is too loose, where it hasn't, you know what I mean, shrunken up. And like at 215, I look better than at 210. If, like, I can, when I pose, I can hide the looseness by going up like that. You pull your skin up a little bit and you can hide the looseness, right? But I have loose skin, you know, 45 years old, lost weight, go figure. That's, my whole body is like adjusting. Weird things are happening. And so the whole point of sitting at 215 is to let everything settle over time. I lost this weight super freaking fast. No lie. Like, who loses 119 pounds in 6 months? Not too many people. Now, if I did this over a year, here's the thing. I was like, okay, I could do it over a year and I might look better, but I think if I got down to this point and just sat here and let my body adjust, it'll look better. So that's what I did. And I've gained a lot of muscle back. So I think I'm doing it all right. You know what I mean? There's going to be people that say I do it all wrong. I get that. You know what? There's people that know everything. I'm not a big I know everything guy. I'm a big doer guy. So for the people that say that, you know, I'm doing stuff wrong, whatever, you know, good for you. I'm just here doing my vlog and doing me. You know, not like my channel isn't like to say I know something or you should do this. That's not what this channel is for. This channel is my vlog about me, and hopefully it inspires people. I'm gonna be straight up and tell you the truth how I did shit. If you want to do it your own way, I hope you do. Because, like I said, I remember making videos a long time ago and saying dieting's like shoes. Like, you don't, not one size fits all. And for me, my diet habits change. But the fact is, I keep in constant contact with what's important on my diet. Right now, I like to be fat adapted. Do I touch into keto? I touch into keto and then bounce out on purpose. That's me. Some people will do calorie in, calorie out type diets. Some people will do keto lifestyles, you know. And I like to be fat adapted. I like to touch into, you know, ketosis real quick, jump out, and just have that burn where I can eat my carbs, eat my protein bars or whatever, relax for a bit, have my cheat times, and, you know, eat food that, you know, that normal people eat. Although I keep it high protein, high fat more. So, and I know the high protein, high fat is something a lot of people just don't like. But it is what it is. The proteins I keep higher probably because I weight train. You know, and I'm always concerned about that. Like, half an hour after you work out, you need either BCAAs, branched chain amino acids. I hate people who use acronyms and think everybody knows what they're talking about. if you're watching this video for the first time, you need to know what BCAAs are if you've never heard of them. They're branched chain amino acids. Like, something like that right after a workout is important. Now, if you're not going to mix yourself, you know, a protein shake or branched chain amino acids, then you need to eat real food. And you need to eat proteins. Proteins are important after you work out. Because like half an hour after you work out, your body goes into catabolic state. And if there's no proteins coming in, it can feed off your muscle, you know. And I think most people will agree, at this point, I've done a good job of keeping my muscle or getting my muscle back. And it's because I keep a higher protein-based diet with a higher fat diet. So people can say, well, that means you're Atkins. Well, no, not really, because I eat a lot of carbs at times because I cycle them. And here's the thing, week to week my diet changes, you know? Like I'll be like totally paleo style and I'll have 2 cheat days, but like eat paleo style, like high fats, but keep my BCAA, you know, on hand or whatever, and I'll have like 2 cheat days. Or then I'll switch to like low calorie, just keeping my calorie count, and then have 1 cheat time. You know, like, my diet is not set in a book. It's an algorithm, which is so weird. But I think the most important part is that I keep constant attention to what I am eating, what's going in my mouth, and how much activity I'm expending. So, nowhere is near where a perfect man would be. Geez, like sometimes I make these videos, and even while I'm filming them, I'm like, man, when people watch this, I really don't want them to watch this. But it's just me talking my shit about dieting and doing my vlog and keeping it real. So, but anyways, I got stretch marks. See, the camera's back. See how the stretch marks are right here on my chest? They're more visible this week, and I don't know why. Because physically I shrank a lot. But yet now, you know, from working out or whatever, I'm getting stretch marks across my chest that weren't visible for years. So I don't know what that's due to. I don't know. Maybe it's the palm. Maybe it's the maybe it shrank down because, you know, and is pumping back up. I don't know. But I did want to show you that. If you can, it's hard to see. There you go. I'll try to see how bad that is. That, oh, by the way, my body is a ton of stretch marks. My whole body. See, you can see some stretch marks there. Like, I'm talking, keeping it real, my ass, my thighs, my inner thighs, my stomach, shit. I don't know if you can get stretch marks, you know, like, but I'm lucky it fades, so it's hardly visible. But if I, see, you can't see, but if you look, it's hard to tell, but my body is just a fucking stretch mark. And that's from being stupid. So, those are all things you're gonna go through, or maybe you're going through. Stretch markitis. So, long video. And as usual, I talked about 8 different things instead of one topic, you know, and I guess if anything needs to change on Pump It Up, I need to talk about one topic instead of just talking about everything. So, alright, that's Pump It Up for today. I'll figure out what it means later.